Hello and welcome back to another video in the world of Monster Hunter. Today it's something weird. This is an elemental heavy bowgun. Probably should have a question mark at the end of that. Now this derives from the simple fact that pretty much all of Safi's weapons are essentially the meta at whatever they do. However, with heavy bowgun we have snipe cannon, the meta for pierce, burst cannon, the meta for spread, and rapid cannon, the meta for normal. But we also have Scorchcannon and Freezecannon, so I've done so much playing around with these two weapons to try and figure out what exactly it is they are good at. I've tried slicing builds, terrible. Sticky cluster builds, terrible. Normal shot builds, and although they are pretty good, they are not quite as good as rapid cannon. So I just started looking at the ammo and weighing up my options of what works and what doesn't work, and one thing I noticed is they both fire two sets of element each. Scorchcannon fires thunder and fire, Freezecannon fires water and ice. So I started playing around with it. Now these builds I've put up in a slightly different way to hopefully save confusion. So here we have Safi Scorchcannon with the fire attack set up, and it swaps to the thunder attack. Decorations and all the builds are the same. It's just going to constantly rotate through. So as you can see, Freezecannon here with water attack, and then there should be a Freezecannon with ice attack. It's just going to constantly rotate through. But we got on the weapons themselves 2 affinity, 1 defense, 1 element, expert decoration up top, attack, 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 and then elemental capacity level 3. Element of your choosing, attack, attack, element, element, tenderizer with vitality, medicine, resentment, resentment, tenderizer with whatever you are choosing, again another tenderizer, resentment, attack, and the razor sharp charm. Now these do work pretty darn well on a select few monsters, and from what I can tell it certainly outdamages normal and it outdamages pierce. It kind of can keep up with spread, but where it does sort of excel is the fact that you can keep a bit of range on the monster, and you don't necessarily have to always hit those weak points. We are utilising 3-piece Safi with 2-piece Valkana for the critical element, and as long as the monster is very, very weak to the element of your choosing, you can do some pretty good clear times. So it doesn't annoyingly work on every monster going. And I would also recommend, if you do decide to use these, go for solo, because you are quite literally limited to 120 rounds, possibly up to 180 if you are frigging lucky with your spare shots. So you've got limited capacity. Your damage, although is good, is not the greatest. You are not relying too much on weak points, although you are going to want to try and get as many weak points as possible because you are utilising tenderizer. And overall the builds do work quite well. I just don't really see them replacing the meta anytime soon. However, I do feel for the Freeze and Scorch cannons, they do have a purpose, especially with things like Diablos, Black Diablos. Fulgur Anjanath is another one that is very, very weak. But annoyingly, these are all for the Freeze Cannon, utilising my ice setup. However, maybe you should give them a try for yourself. In the meantime though, have fun, good luck, and don't die. It's bad for the health.